a stem cell technology that is patented, it's profound, and it's impacting people's lives in a dramatic way. It's something in my 30 years of experience in this industry I have never seen before. You know, as Nikki said, I've been in this industry for 30 years, moved $1 billion worth of nutritional products. I've never seen a technology like this, and making such a profound impact on the world, and actually have the opportunity to be pioneers, all of us, talking about stem cell activation and talking about the stem cell revolution. You know, everybody wants to look and feel younger. I know the older that I get, this is one of my #1 goals that I want to have happen. Stem cells are the key to making this possible. They are the master building block. They're the repair center of your body. When something goes wrong, when you're injured, stem cells heal the body. They play a vital part in your immune system that repair and regenerate damaged cells. That's the critical. Stem cells have the ability to transmute into different cells of the body. They can become liver cells, kidney cells, heart cells. They're powerful. They're powerful. Now the challenge, almost every major news agency across the world has heard about stem cells. See, the problem that we have, that people have, is the older that we get, the less stem cells we have, like everything in life. By the time you're 35, you lost 50% of your stem cell activity. By the time you're 60, you've lost 90%. That's why, you know, the bottom line is the less stem cells we have, the faster that we age and the slower that we heal. Now, there are options to increase stem cells. #1 is injections. This is probably the most common on that. They're painful and they're expensive. This is where I kind of come into the story of and how I got introduced to X39 and Lifewave, the company. I had researched stem cell injections for a year. I had a hip issue for 5 years. I was limping. I couldn't run. I couldn't do cardio. I was gaining weight. And I invested $9,000 on multiple stem cell injections. And I was still in pain because they're risky and there's no guaranteed results. And so I personally use this technology, and within 3 days, I probably improved by 90 to 95%. Dramatic results for me. Now, there are supplements. You can go online and Google stem cell supplements. No clinical studies, no science backing them. Most of them use a blue-green algae to try to stimulate stem cells. Months to feel the benefit, if you feel any at all. What we're talking about is a historic breakthrough in stem cell activity. It's a new wearable technology in a patch form. It's affordable, it's safe, it's non-invasive, there's no drugs. This is what they do. I have it on the back of my neck, and it's about the size of a US quarter if you've never seen one before. Okay, if you're brand new, very light, very small, it's a little patch. It's a patented form of phototherapy, okay? And what you do is you wear it for 12 hours on, 12 hours off, and it's activating stem cells. It uses specific frequencies of light to improve and to increase stem cell activity. Now, before we go more into the product, let's talk a little bit about the company to give you a background on it. It's a 15-year-old advanced technology company. It was founded in 2004 based on an energy-enhancing technology developed for the Navy SEALs to increase strength, stamina, and performance without drugs, stimulants, or caffeine. It's so effective, this energy patches. They're used by world-class athletes all around the world in almost every sport. I'm talking from Olympians on down. We have a 45,000 square foot research laboratory and manufacturing plant in Ireland. We have a 15,000 square foot home office in San Diego, California. And we have distribution to 120 countries and 13 different global distribution centers. This is David Schmidt. David Schmidt is the founder and CEO, brilliant scientist, has over 100 patents to his name, leading researcher in phototherapy for the last 20 years, has already conducted 80 clinical studies, and many more are in the works. Now, let me explain to you how this amazing technology works, because that's the number one question people have. How does a patch do all these amazing things? How does this do? And with all these incredible testimonies that we are here, it's based on a type of light therapy called photobiomodulation. LifeWave patches contain very specific frequency, a combination of organic materials and crystals. They're inside the white part of the patch. When applied near on the body, they're activated by our body's heat. Then they begin to emit very specific wavelengths of light that stimulate targeted, beneficial biochemical responses in the body. Now, for thousands of years, we know that specific frequencies of light cause specific changes within the body. Now, you can go out in the sun. The sun's not up over here yet, but if you go out into the sun, the specific frequency of light will cause our bodies to produce vitamin D, okay? Another frequency of sunlight, UV, will cause our bodies to make melanin, which is a chemical that gives us a suntan, okay? It's a biochemical response. LifeWave's patented technology is based on the same scientific principle. What I do love about this company and attracted me to this company, and this is why we attract so many health professionals, medical doctors, MDs to our company, is because everything that we talk about is backed by clinical study. And this is the most findings from the most recent study. Now, X39 is clinically proven to activate a specific copper peptide called GHKCU that activates our stem cells. Now, GHKCU is a peptide that Dr. Lauren Bacard discovered in 1973. It is a powerful peptide and it affects 4,192 different genes. Now, as this peptide increases, it then activates stem cells. And our clinical studies show that this technology increases this peptide within 24 hours, okay? Has tremendous benefit. And it made more sense to me when I see some of these before and after pictures of the benefits that people are experiencing with this technology. It's showed to help improve short-term and mid-term memory, improve quality of sleep, which is a big benefit, helps to reduce blood pressure. That's a huge benefit. Helps to improve heart rate variability and help to increase depth of respiration, meaning you're breathing deeper, and much, much more. This is just some of the highlights of it. There's a website that we put, and this is just David Schmidt doing the presentation on the findings of the clinical study. It's www.x39clinicalstudy.com. Please look at that. If you're brand new and you're looking at this and you're like, gosh, I'm skeptical, and I understand that. My goal and my role is to help take you from skepticism to belief. And of course, we always have to mention our disclaimer. These products have not been approved by the FDA, or these statements have not been approved by the FDA. These statements are not intended to cure or prevent any disease. Let's talk a little bit about the benefits of it, and we're going to hear some testimonies from some people here on the call. Pain is a big issue. That's what got my attention. The pain market's massive. Most people have benefits from pain in a very short period of time. Some people notice it within the first, few hours, few days. We do encourage you to try the product for at least 90 days. It does have a 90-day money-back guarantee because there are a lot of different benefits from it. Energy, energy is another one that has come, increased cellular energy. Sports performance from the X39 on recovery, on actually performance. And here are just some of the athletes that are on our website. There are dozens and dozens. I couldn't fit them all on, so I just grabbed some of the cool looking ones. NBA, NFL, and David Beckham, obviously he's retired, but these are the energy patches as I was referring to earlier. Improvement of sleep, we talked about that in the clinical study. Wrinkle reduction. Ladies, pay attention. This is powerful. Again, this is linked back to the copper peptide. Copper peptide shows to promote collagen, increase elasticity in the skin. And that's why you see some of these amazing results coming in from this technology. Now, again, this doesn't happen overnight. It does take time. This lady is on the technology for 6 months. This is 4.5 months, but you can see the jawline and the difference in her jawline. This lady's Mandy. She's from Australia. You can see day 1. Here's day 42. You can see just underneath her eyes how she's getting better. And then day 365, after 1 year of just wearing a patch on the back of your neck like I have on right now, 10 years younger. Just remarkable. This is after 30 days of being on the technology. Just remarkable. And hair growth. This is now, I'll shift over to the men. Men, pay attention. Again, this is back to that copper peptide and how it's working in the body. Here are some of the before and after pictures that we are showing right here. And this is after 1 year, and this is after, I think, 4 to 6 months. They didn't put a time frame, but you obviously do have to give it time to work. I noticed less grays coming in, and a lot of people are talking about their nails growing faster. Just your body's healthier. And here are some more. This is pretty dramatic hair growth. Again, everybody responds differently to it. And this is me, and this is from December 2018 to July. Now, wound healing. This is what started the whole technology and the quest. David Schmidt was looking to see if he could create a technology that would mimic the benefits of stem cells, stem cell injections, I should say. And all these clinical studies that we have done are up on our website. So please go look under the science tab. This is after 63 days right here. This guy got in a car accident, almost lost his hand. Look at that. I mean, looks like, and he got a little patch right here, this is a touching story of a boy. He got his finger caught in a door, chipped off the top of his finger. And the doctor said it's gonna die. There's no way it'll survive. They said, please, just put it on anyways. Just sew it on. And you can see that it's dying right here in this picture. But after 2 months of using the X39, it healed itself. Now the body's healing it, okay? Now, I don't want to forget the pets. We love the pets. We're big dog lovers over here. This cat had a throat issue. After 10 days, it cleared up, eat again, a little patch. On this slide, I want to talk about the silent killer. This is done in Time Magazine. When we do calls, we have Dr. Jeff Hubbard, who's a medical doctor. He gets on many of our calls, and people all ask all these questions. If I have this ailment and this illness, and will it help this, and will it help that? And here's the bottom line. Inflammation is the root cause of every major disease and pain, okay? It's inflammation. And if you can reduce inflammation in your body has the ability to heal itself. And that's what our stem cell technology, stem cells are activated, they are attracted to inflammation. Very important on our disclaimer, these statements have not been intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. And the reason why this is so important is because 88% of the people that make a buying decision want to read reviews. And so this is a great way to hear more testimonies about the benefits of that technology. Now let's talk about the release. Let's shift from the product and into the stem cell, into the business component. Which gets me very excited. It was released in 2019, okay? So it's very new to the marketplace. We are doing what multi-billion-dollar companies and big pharma have not been able to do. Now that's a bold statement because Google has spent $1 billion trying to figure out stem cells. I mean, this is a big deal. We have a patent. This is a patented technology with 20 years of global protection. That's great for us as brand ambassadors as we are building our global distribution networks and getting up and doing these calls and doing these presentations and talking to people. We want to make sure that we are protected. We have a one-of-a-kind technology. We have no competition. The company invested $4.2 million in 10 years of development into creating this technology. So it wasn't, it was a very long thought out process. And in their very first year, sold 30 million patches. That's a lot of patches to manufacture, produce, and to sell on a global basis. Now, the stem cell marketplace, the stem cell global market is estimated to hit $270 billion by 2025. LifeWave global sales. LifeWave global sales before X39 is today 218. In 2018, they did $20 million in sales before X39. After their first year, they jumped 350%. This got my attention in 2019. This is when I got involved with the company. I flew out to their Las Vegas convention. They had 700 people at that convention, and they had jumped to $70 million in that year. Right now, Japan, this is why we're so excited about the Asian market, has jumped from $200,000 in sales per month to $6 million in sales per month in this time frame. Estimated sales in 2020 with all of the pandemics and all of the setbacks is $220 million. They made huge investments into the Philippine markets. They are now making huge investments into the Malaysian market. They are in Indonesia, Thailand, and Taiwan, Japan, Singapore, all that we are just going through. And it's all brand new. It's all this, no one's really heard of it. They might have heard of LifeWave like I did. I've heard of LifeWave before. I wasn't interested. My friend's like, oh no, everything changed. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, oh, they have the stem cell technology, changed everything. And that's what excites me, because we have a potentially billion-dollar company in the next 3 to 5 years. That's an established 15-year-old company with a startup feel. That's so unique, you know, from a network marketer's perspective. You know, that doesn't happen. I mean, it's rare. I can't even tell you the last time I've ever seen it happen. So it's exciting to be there. Many lives will be changed. They'll be changed on a financial basis because of our compensation plan. They'll be changed in a health way from our product. Many, many lives are being changed